So I've been out of work since November of 2024. Now, when I say out of work, I mean physical work, like the 9 to 5, okay? Because if you're a mom, if you're a wife, if you're a daughter, if you're a friend, you're always working. And if you're a creative and a visionary like myself, then you don't get any sleep. Like the way that your brain works, you could create at noon, you could create at 3 in the morning, like it never stops. I'm basically coming on to say if this is you or you can resonate with my story, when God gives you rest, take it. Don't even question it. Like you never know what is coming ahead, but God knows. And so sometimes in the uncomfortability, when we're just rushing to do, right? Because we've been trained like lab rats, literally from the time that we were teenagers, to just work, because we live in a very producing sort of a world where we're always, 9 to 5. Everybody's just on the go and gotta like. Can I tell you that that is not the way that life is supposed to be? We are so much missing the point from the true essence of what it means to be alive in human form when we're here in the world, okay? We're supposed to see sun. We're supposed to be out in nature. Yes, we're supposed to work, but there's the type of work that I'm talking about is like the type of work that helps to actually sustain your life, not to burn you out, not to cause you to work until you're unable to, or you wind up getting sick, right? I'm not talking about it. Not the type of work that you're burned out from. I'm talking about the passion, soul-filled work that you do on a day-to-day basis that keeps life going. The kind that is sustained through literally grounding yourself and working out of your passion and creating and being a huge asset to society and to yourself and to your home and to your families. That's the kind of work that I'm talking about. Not the kind that depends on what type of evaluations you get, right? And how you're rated and, whether you get that bonus because you made 1,000 calls a day. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the true essence of what it means to truly be alive. Yes, the bills are always going to be there, right? We're always going to have to come out of our pockets with something, whether it's gas, the price of eggs, whether we have to refinance our homes, pull equity from here, place it over here. Like there's always, those things are always going to exist. They're not going anywhere. But the type of life that you're able to have and sustain, nobody can take it away from you. And that is the beauty. So if you are in a season of rest, where God has given you some time to really just clear out everything, right? Whether it's get reorganized, get regrounded, spend more time in communion with Him, plan, right? Plan for things that you've always wanted to do. Be there for your children more because you're not worried about the 9 to 5. And if you're able to do that, I have a partner. I have an amazing husband who is a workhorse, but he's actually an entrepreneur, so he gets to do what he loves, and he spends his days pouring into to others, along with, and it just happens to be able to financially sustain him and the family, right? So I'm not doing this by myself. But if you are someone that has a partner and in the same situation as me, or even if you are in between jobs right now and you are just doing it solo, whatever it is, like do not miss out. Do not miss out on what God is truly trying to give you. It's for a reason. And we cannot go past, like, we don't have the ability to go beyond what God is doing in our lives. We just have to make sure that we're present enough. And I know for a fact before November of 2024, I was not present in my life. I was literally just going off of fumes and autopilot and producing, right? Not in alignment with what God, where God truly needed me to be. Whether it's pray more, maybe there was something that God saw ahead. I was going to have to be used in different ways that I didn't even know, right? That wasn't even on my mind. The point that I'm trying to make is don't fight it. Don't fight it. Like literally surrender to it. Surrender to whatever that calling is, whatever it is that you've always wanted to do. whether it was rest. I could have been on the verge of a breakdown. I could have been on the verge of a mental and physical burnout. But God saw, and he loves us that much to prepare us, that much to prepare us for what lies ahead. So if this is you, God is in control. Be blessed.